All right, hello everybody. Let me fix my hair. It is Wednesday. I'm feeling a little slow. So we might go slow, but we'll do the same stuff, or maybe I'll go slow, or maybe I'll get amped up. Anyways, I have no idea. Do I know why I thought of this story? Maybe I thought of the story because of the isolation that all of humanity is currently going through. Um, when I was in high school, I was in a lot of shop classes, like metal shop and wood shop. And there was a guy that was in a shop class with me, and he was Vietnamese, and he was what was referred to as an exchange student. Um, so they would send someone from another country to America to, you know, whatever, be an American. But he didn't speak English like very well. I don't know how the hell he did schoolwork. And I just think, I recently thought about like how entirely isolated. I mean, I think he had a rented room, actually a few blocks from where I live, but I almost never saw him. I can't imagine what that would have been like as a teenager, to be in like some other country, and then it's kind of weird. And I remember, well, I don't know why I saw it on part of his arms, but he had Vietnamese lettering tattooed, I think, over his entire back, or maybe back and front. And a teacher had told me, I don't know why a teacher told me this, but that his grandfather had tattooed him as like a spell to keep him safe when he went to America, which, that's a good idea. Um, One day in class, he approached me, and I think he just smiled and like indicated to me that he wanted to show me something. And he took this photo out of his pocket, and he showed me the photo. And it was a friend of his, I assume, from Vietnam. And he was holding his hand up, and he had 6 fingers. And as a teenage boy, I'm sure some of you can guess what I said. I said, is he a guitar player? Because if you had 6 fingers and you were a guitar player, that sure would be something extra. And I think maybe he laughed and said no, and I don't remember, but I have no idea why this story came to my head, except for the isolation that humanity in general is processing right now. And anyways, thank you so much for coming. We're going to stay seated. I'm going to take my glasses off, and I'm going to move back. Good. So sitting comfortably, let's just focus on our breath, drawing the breath in through the nose, pushing the breath out of the nose, really experiencing the breath, hearing the sound of the breath. And let's do it with our hands. We're going to breathe in and reach up way to the fingers, and we're going to breathe out and bring the hands down to the knees. And again, breathing in, up way to the fingers, and breathing out all the way down to the knees. A couple more of these, breathing in, way up, breathing out, down, and then breathing in, way up, and out on the in-breath. Breathing in, way up, breathing out, down, breathing in, way up, and then back down. Let's reach the right arm all the way up, bring it down the back. Left hand's going to grab the elbow. If you're feeling open enough, you can come around the back, intermix the fingers back there. Push your head against the arm so that you are looking straight forward. We're going to breathe in the nose, drawing the breath in and pushing the breath out. Very nice. Let's switch the hands. So left hand all the way up, down the back. We're going to, again, grab the elbow, head against the arm, so we're looking straight forward, breathing in the nose. Good. Back to center. Right hand straight forward with the fingers down. Make sure the shoulders down. We're going to grab the fingers and pull back a little bit. Breathing. I'm actively trying to rotate my thumb back just with the strength of the thumb muscle. And then over to the other side. We're going to pull that left thumb back. We're going to breathe here, of course, all the time. Couple more in the seated position today. Straight spine to the crown of the head, hands holding the knees. Pencil on your head, draw a circle on the ceiling, keeping the spine straight as a pencil all the way up to the top. Breathing in the nose the whole time, drawing it in and pushing it out. Good, and then let's go the opposite direction, please. Great, very nice. And right hand down. So we keep the right arm straight, left palm faces the ceiling, and up and over, looking along the elbow to the ceiling. Keep the right arm straight, because I'm even feeling myself starting to bend it. Just try to keep it straight and breathe. Good, and go ahead and switch left hand down, right arm up and over. Breathing in the nose. Good, let's stand. We're gonna swing the arms when we stand. I'm gonna go back. I'm really feeling a need for this today. So feet a bit apart just for stability, and we're gonna swing, getting those shoulders moving and those fingers moving. You could shake the hands if you like. It's a little more difficult while shaking the hands. And the opposite direction, please. And across the front, switching which hand goes on top. Good. Today, I'll bring the arms all the way around and see if you can get your fingers under the bone right here, into the scapula. You can pull a little bit, hold the core. We're going to breathe. Excellent. Let's step one foot over the other, and we're going to hang down. Once hanging, you could do more circling and moving of the hands, or you could just hang. You could even hold the elbows if you prefer. Good, and then let's switch the feet, and then same thing, or pendulum if you prefer. Just let everything drop off the top of your head slowly. Good, and then feet together. Let's put the hands on the shins. We're going to look up and pull the tail through the eyeballs. Then on the out breath, we're going to forward fold. Then we're going to look up, pull the tail through the eyeballs. Again, forward folding. I'm going to look up, flat back. I'm going to forward fold. I'm going to look up again. And then forward fold. This time, turning the hands all the way out and up to the ceiling. We're going to come down through the heart center. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding. Again, fingers low. We look up with that flat back. And we forward fold again. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding. And we're going to look up and we're going to get onto it. We're stepping back to the top of a push-up, belly and legs tight. You could put the knees down if you prefer, if you don't want the full like workout deal. But we clench the belly and legs, and then when you're ready, we'll lower down or drop down, up dog, third eye, we roll a little forward, tight legs, and then down dog, looking at the navel. Excellent. We're going to bend the right leg, push the opposite heel towards down, stepping a little back and forth in place. Good, and when you're ready, let's walk on up to the top of the mat, feet together, fingers low. We look up, we forward fold. Let's come on all the way back up, reaching out into the sky, down again through the heart center. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, legs tight, and down dog. If you like, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath, or just staying still, looking at the navel, with the hands a distance of the shoulders, breathing in the nose. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, all the way up, swinging the arms into the sky, down again through the middle. Breath in, all the way back up. Breath out, forward folding. We look up, flatten the back, and we're stepping again, top of push-up. Lower down, up dog, legs tight, and down dog. And we breathe here, remembering we can rest if we need to or want to. We're going to take some long dogs. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We're going to look up, the forward fold. Let's intertwine all but the pointing fingers, and we're going to come straight up, and then we're going to arch back just a little bit. Good. Let's push the walls out and take the feet apart. We're going to try to move mostly from the hips up so we don't move into the knees. And we're going to turn and look to the right. And over to the left. And back to center. Feet together again. So Bukatasana, the chair pose. Bukatasana translates to the fierce pose, not to chair, to the fierce pose. Only looks mildly like a chair. So we sit in chair, feet and knees together. Great. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low again. We look up, flat back. We're stepping, top of push-up, and we lower and drop. Up dog, down dog. Right side, warrior one, right foot steps, left foot turns out. Arms up. Good. Let's reach that left arm forward, turning the shoulder in a bit. Take a couple breaths here. Excellent. Touch the sky again and hands back down. Step back, top of push-up, lower down. Up dog, Down dog. Left side stepping, please. Right foot turns out. Back up. And right arm forward if you like. We'll stay here. Breathing. Excellent. Touch the ceiling. Hands back down. Step back. Lower down. Up dog. And breathing in down dog, looking at the navel. All right, step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair and standing, arms all the way down. Excellent, let's do some more. Sit in chair again. Good, up, over, forward fold. We look up, step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, down dog, right side again, warrior one, left foot turns out. Back up with the hands in prayer above the head, looking up, lengthening up, maybe arching back a little bit. Great. Hands back down, step back. Top of push-up, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And left foot stepping, right foot turns out. Back up again. Hands in prayer above the head, looking up, lengthening up, maybe arching back. Excellent. Hands down again, step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And great, we're gonna stay right here breathing. And again, step hop, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, Bukatasana, standing arms down. Just one more tonight. Sit in chair, we'll do a variation. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, flatten the back. Now stepping back, top of push-up again. Lower down, up dog, down dog. Right side, warrior one, left foot turns out. Arms up for the moment. And then fists straight forward. Turn the fists down. Phalanges, fingers down. You could move the fingers if you like. I'm going to. You don't have to. We're going to breathe. Good. Turn the palms to face. And then we're going to open the hands and the arms looking up at the ceiling. Breathing in the nose. We turn the palms to face the ceiling, hands together above the head, lengthening up, looking up, maybe arching back. And excellent. Hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left side, please. Right foot turns out. Back up with the arms initially, and then fists forward, shoulders down, tight core, fists down, fingers out, move them if you like. Typing an email, breathing in the nose. We turn the palms to face, and we're going to open up and maybe look up. Breathing here. Turn the palms to face the ceiling, hands together, lengthening up, maybe arching back. Very nice. Hands back down, step back, lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog. And we breathe here in down dog. Good. Hop or walk, top of the mat, toes together. We look up before we fold. Feet and knees together. Let's sit in chair and let's stay in chair with the arms up. Ankles a little bit apart. Breathing, holding the core so it's not dumping into the back. I only say that because I felt it in my back for a second. I pulled the core fixed. Good. Let's stand. Take the feet apart. We're going to grab the elbows or prayer. We're hanging down. You can bounce if you like. If you bounce, again and always, push the breath out of the nose like a sneeze every time the body drops down, or just hang. Good. Peace fingers are coming all the way up, touching the ceiling, and then all the way down, scooping under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, big toes pushing fingers down, elbows away from the ears, top of the head reaching to the mat, the floor. Good. In breath, we touch the ceiling again. And then out breath, each hand under each foot from the front. It's okay to bend the legs, even a whole bunch. And we breathe here. All righty. Let's just stand. Feet back together. Maybe thumbs out. Breathing in the nose. Just a couple more breaths here before we hit the standing series. All right, sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, fold. We look up. We step back, top of push-up. Lower down. Up dog. Down dog. Right side, warrior two. Right foot stepping. Heel to heel alignment, wrist to wrist on the same heel to heel, tight core, light shoulders. We'll take several breaths here, if not more. And straight the leg in the front. Let's reach out a little bit, triangle, right hand down, left arm up, and look to the reaching hand. You could have palms facing out so you're not tempted to shove all the weight into your leg in the front. And we continue to breathe. We continue to get tall. Let's place both hands on the shin for a moment. We're going to shorten the stance a couple of inches. And then we're twisting triangle. So the hand could just remain on the shin with the right arm coming up or back of the hand outside. Grip the mat down with the big toe in the front. It's very helpful. Couple of breaths here. Excellent. Hands back down, stepping back again. We lower down, up dog, and down dog. Left side, warrior two. Up again, breathing here. Looking at the fingers in front of us, breathing, holding the core, dropping the shoulders. Straight the leg in the front, reach out a bit, left hand down, right arm up. Looking to the hand if possible, or to the foot if you want to make sure that you're right over top of the leg, which is where you should be. Great, both hands on the shin. Could shorten the stance a little bit. Keep the right hand down, keep the left hip in. We reach the left arm up. Very nice, hands back down again, step back. Lower down, up dog, and we'll stay in down dog. Deep breath. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat. We look up, outward forward fold. Feet and knees sitting in chair again. Standing, arms all the way down. Excellent. Let's continue with the standing. Sit in chair. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up, flat back. We're stepping back again. Push up, lower down, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior two, back up. Let's give it a moment. Feel warrior two. And we'll do an extended side angle. We're going to take the center of the right forearm and place it on the leg, close to the knee. Left arm up and over. You could also put that right hand on the ground if you prefer. We're going to breathe here. I'm looking up along the elbow to the ceiling. If the right hand goes on the ground, look a little forward to the end of the reaching hand. Good. Back to warrior two. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat or come to the ball of the foot. Swing the left arm through. Elbow outside the leg, hands in prayer. You could even put the knee down. We're going to stay here and breathe in the twist. Excellent. Hands down again. Step back. Lower down. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, please. Stepping warrior two. And when you're ready, extended side angle, as we did on the other side. Good, back up, your choice with the back foot. We swing the right arm through, elbow outside. You could put the knee down if you like. We breathe here in the twist. The leg doesn't move. The tension is where the arm meets the legs, and we breathe into that. Great, hands down again. Let's step back. Top of push-up. We lower down, up dog, down dog. I'm stepping right foot up into horse, or whatever foot you want to step. When we get into horse, the toes are splayed out. Let's put the hands on the knees today. I don't remember if we did this Monday, I don't know, but it's heavy in the hands. We're going to rotate the right shoulder forward. And then we're going to rotate the left shoulder forward. And just a little back and forth, just for the moment. Good. And then hold the sky. Hear your breath, hear my breath. All right, let's stand. Woohoo! Turn the feet so they run straight forward. We're right shin straight up and then straight down. Fingers on the toe line. They could stay there, drop the head, maybe bring the palms down. Really let the back open up and drop to the earth. Keep the legs straight though. Good. Up again. Reach the arms out. If your upper back bothers you, when you bring the hands behind the back, push the palms together with intertwined fingers. Otherwise, they can be a bit apart, but palms together is real good for the upper back, although it makes the pose seemingly more difficult, but more efficient if you need it in the upper back. Forward fold, out breath, arms up off the back. Excellent. In breath, touch the ceiling. Out breath, back down, grab the shins, the ankles, or the big toes with the peace fingers, pulling the elbows away from the ears. Woo, breathe. Stay down low, both hands over to the right for a moment. And then over to the left for another moment. Excellent. Let's stand. We bring the feet back together and shake them out maybe. Let's stand on the left foot to do our warrior three. Hands to the heart. There are many different variations where you can put your hands, but we're going to lift the right foot off the ground, the mat or the rug or the floor. And we're going to stay right here. Warrior three. Breathing. And you can stay here, or for Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm up. Breathing, keeping that hip open, the shoulder pulling back. And switch the hands. The hip comes down for that. Whoa, let's stand and step it out. Okay, standing on the right foot, hands up wherever you like, and then left leg up. It's hands to heart or free falling or supermaning. A lot of cool variations. Breathing. And right hand down, left arm up. Ardha Chandrasana. Lengthen the spine here, not too terribly hard, but see if you can do it. You can do it. Switch the hands, it'll be a little harder to lengthen the spine on this one. All right, let's stand and step it out. All of those poses make me happy that the next pose is tree. Standing on the left foot, we're going to lift the right. You can get it locked up there. You can even hold it. I think I held it up here for like 2 or 3 weeks, or maybe even a month of my beginning yoga. And then eventually it locks. Hands to the heart, arms up if you like. I like keeping them at the heart for now. We want that foot way up so we're not pushing on the knee. You could also put the leg out in front, which I've demoed a few times. All right, let that out, step it out. And let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're going to grab that left foot, lift it up. Locking or holding it, even you can hold it the whole time. Hands to the heart. Or again, you can put it out in the front. breathing, staring straight forward, but the eyeballs, they want to find something to stare at, which will help the balance. All right, let that down, step it out. Back to standing on the left. We're going to do the twisty one today. So I know that's yoga language. We're going to lift the right knee up, and the left hand's going to grab the right knee. The other hand can go on the hip. You could stay here. You could reach back, inducing that twist. You could look back. You could come down and grab the big toe, extending the leg. But make sure you stand up tall. Either way, whichever version you choose to do. We're going to breathe right here. All right, let that down, step it out. Let's do the other side. So standing on the right, lifting the left, and then the arm comes all the way over from the other side. Hands on the hip is fine. You could stay right here. You could reach back. You could look back. And you could extend the leg if you did that on the other side. Great. Step it out a bit. And then let's squat. My toes are splayed out. My elbows are going to push the knees open. The hands are in prayer, and the back is lengthening up to the top of my head. Breath in the nose. We're going to do several hands and knees poses. If you wanted to roll up your mat underneath your knees, just have it in your mind. I don't mean to jump too far forward into the future, but it's only a little bit into the future. So I think we'll be okay with that. Good. Down to hands and knees. Knees 2 fists apart, hips over the knees, and shoulders over the wrists. We are going to do, I love this one. We're going to turn the right hand in to face the left. We're going to keep that hand mostly there. We're going to feed the left arm through, laying down, shoulder side of the face. You can push the right hand against the floor, getting a further twist, or you can come up and around. For me, I prefer pushing on the floor, but listen to your body. We breathe, we stretch. Good, back up. So opposite hand turns in, that's left probably. I'm going to feed the right arm through. And again, you can push that hand down, inducing the twist, or you can reach the hand up and around the back. Pushing that hand on the mat as I twist a little further back with the shoulder, gave me an awesome crack in the back. Good, back around to center. From here, we're going to point the right leg straight back behind us and the left hand straight forward. It could be handshake or palm down. And then I am going to look at the floor and breathe. You could stay here if you like. You could bend the leg, reach back, grab the foot or the ankle. Keep the knee pointing straight back, arch up, looking through the third eye. Good, let's put that down. Let's do the opposite. Left leg back, right arm forward. We look at the floor and breathe. If you like, bend the leg, arch up, third eye looking, breathing in the nose. Good, back down. One more from the hands and knees today. We're going to step the right foot top of the mat and we're going to reach the hands straight up. We're going to breathe right here for a few breaths. And down on the inside, right hand right next to the right foot, holding the leg against the arm and shoulder. You could walk the hands forward, trying to put your elbows down if you care to, and we'll just breathe here. All right, step that knee back, step the opposite forward, left, straight up with the arms. We'll hang out for a moment. Feel the fingers really reaching long. And down with the hands on the inside. And again, you're welcome to walk the hands forward. And again, I'm looking at the mat. If you rolled up your mat, you can unroll it because we're stepping all the way back to the top of push-up because we're going to get to pigeon. Belly and legs tight, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, legs tight, third eye looking, and down dog. Let's reach the right leg up. We'll take a couple of breaths here, not too much today. We're going to bend that leg, opening up. And then let's throw that shin, top of the mat, scooch the left leg further back. You see the knee is going to end up outside the ribs. You can look up, hands down, forearms down, head down. And we breathe here. All right, hands down again. You could shake that right leg out if you like. Top of push-up. We lower down. Up dog, third eye. Down dog. Left foot reaching up. You can bend that leg if you like. And throw shin top of the mat. Right leg scooches back. Third eye looking, hands down, forearms down. We breathe here. All right, hands down again. We step back, top a last push-up. We lower down, maybe hover, up dog, and down dog. And let's sit down. Good. Once sitting, the left leg's coming out in front, the right leg's going to bend. So we're going to do two versions of Janu Sirsasana, but at the same time. So if you want to do just your normal forward fold, bringing your nose to the knee, that's fine. If you prefer, you can try this one today. See if you can get the shin or the toes, but keep the shoulders pulling back and looking straight forward. So we're still getting the length of the leg, and then we're breathing. Good. Let's switch it so we can do the other side, right leg out. And again, you're welcome to try to put your nose down on your knee, or you could try the other version. You keep the back straight and the shoulders back, and we stare straight forward, breathing here. Good. Let's switch the legs again, because we're going to do yet another version of this pose. This time, again, left leg is out, right leg is bent, left hand grabs left shin or left toes, right arm like extended side angle. We want to keep the chest facing out and away. Right arm comes up and over, looking along the elbow to the ceiling. Now, if you're open enough, you can come down and have the hand touch the other hand, but you must maintain the visual along the armpit so that you know that the chest is open. And we'll breathe here a little bit. Good. Back up. Let's do the other side. So right on right, shin or belt or strap or toes. And then the left arm now up and over, but maintain the visual. And then if the side opens up enough to get down there, great. And don't worry about it. I'm just going to breathe. Good. Back up. Soles of the feet together. Left hand on top, right hand on top of that. Back flat against the wall. You could butterfly the legs if you like. Sit up real tall, but pull the shoulders back and down and continue to breathe. Excellent. Let's forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, trying to put your heart on your feet and toes. It's more difficult than putting your face on your feet and toes, but it keeps the back in a nicer, straight kind of back rather than crunching down into it. It ends up being done quite a bit. Good. Up. Let's cross the legs. We're going to do our twist here tonight. Cross them however is easy for you. And let's bring the arms with the hands on the shoulders so the elbows are pointing out and away. We're going to take a breath in on one side and then put the breath out on another side. You can go real slow, hold the core a little bit, keep the spine straight. You could open the arms up in goddess posture or all the way out, which is a lot of leverage. So be careful with that leverage because it'll surprise you. All right, let's put the right hand on the left knee. We'll sit up real tall. Left hand can either go right behind you or can come around grabbing your shirt, your pocket, your leg, or your foot if it's there. When we sit up tall, we look at the line on the wall where the eyes would be. And let's come on all the way over to the other side. Left hand uses the right knee as leverage, right hand behind you. You come around, get the pocket of the leg of the shirt. And again, we sit up tall. Good. Back around, both legs out in front, but with the heels down, so the legs are bent. We're gonna bring the arms under the legs and roll back onto the tail. You could stay right here. I would try to bring the arms out and then pull those shoulders back and keep them back. And you can straighten the legs if you like. You can hands in prayer, third eye or toes. This is 1 of 5 as per normal. We're gonna breathe and look at the toes. Excellent. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up really tall. And very nice. Number 2, up again. Shoulders back, breathing, balancing on the tail. And cross the legs, sit up tall. And again, number 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 4, up again. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And this is the last one, number 5. Excellent. We're going to grab the shins and lie back. We'll pull them down and bring the nose up to the knees, and then put the feet flat on the mat. Feet and knees about 2 fists apart. Just kind of feel the vibe with the feet running straight forward. Longest finger almost touches the heel. We're going to lift the hips. As we lift the hips, tuck one shoulder, then the other, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down. Those of you that want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana are probably already doing it. Excellent. Anyone wants to do it? Please. And we breathe. All right, back down. Let's hug the knees in again. Excellent. We're going upside down. If you prefer to go to your wall and put your feet up the wall, that's totally awesome because I love that pose. Otherwise, I'm going to demo plow, which we'll do for just a couple of breaths today, and then shoulder stand. So plow first, kicking the feet up and over the head. Hands can be on the back or fingers interlaced with the arms down. Try to keep the legs straight, even if the toes don't go down. We'll take just a couple of breaths here. And then hands on the back, you could bring the elbows in a little tighter, like about the distance of the shoulders if they'll go. And then lift the feet up to the sky. We'll breathe here, looking up at the feet and the toes, trying to keep the weight in the shoulders and the elbows. All right, bend the legs, bring the knees to the ears, and then roll down, holding the feet so the feet Uh, can look at the ceiling and the knees are in the armpits. You could stay still. You could move around. Keep the head down though on the mat. Great. Let's lay down flat. And we're going to lift the right leg up and grab it with both hands up towards the heel and the nose towards the knee. We'll breathe here. Great. Put that down. And then other side up, hands up towards the heel. Shoulders do come off the earth as well as the head, nose towards the knee. And back down. Bring the knees up into the chest, the arms out like a T. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we'll let the knees fall to the right. As we look to the left, you can put the right hand on the knees if you care to. And let's come up and over to the other side. Left hand holds the knees down. Right arm reaches out, looking to the right hand. And back up to center. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. And then lay down, feet apart, hands away from the body. If your lower back bothers, you can bend the legs with the feet flat and get as comfortable as possible. We're going to be here for a couple minutes, maybe longer than a couple minutes. Tell your shoulders that they do not have to get up. All right, you can move the fingers and toes a little bit. And you can rotate at the wrists and the ankles. You're going to stretch the hands way over the top of the head, lengthening as long as you can, fingers to toes. Stretch real long. Pull the core down against the earth. And then bring the knees into your chest and roll yourself up to a seated position. When sitting, hands to the heart center, we rub them together a bit, making fire. And like a big funnel, all the way up. We're going to breathe in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more and more if possible, even through the mouth. We're going to hold the breath and then let everything out. Whoa, you're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. All righty. Thank you for coming. And then again, it's danieloverberger.com. You can find the link to my Venmo and PayPal, so you can send your donations for class there. Thank you so much for everyone that does that on a regular basis. It is totally awesome. Let me allow you guys to unmute yourself. And we do this every Monday and Wednesday at 7 California time. And I'm going to stop the recording